Learners are always fascinated by the science behind aircraft and wanted to know, how does aircraft fly? How does the jet engine work? Well, just hold down your curiosity. In this video I am going to explain how does the jet engine work. Without wasting any time, let's fly high up in the sky. An aircraft is acted upon by four forces: lift, gravity, thrust and drag. The opposing forces balance each other. Lift equals gravity, and thrust equals drag. The thrust is the main force that moves an aeroplane forward through the air, which is created by the jet engine. As Sir Isaac Newton discovered that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. An engine uses this principle. The large spinning fan sucks in large quantities of air. Then the entered air splits into two paths. The one path bypasses the core of the engine. It goes through a duct that surrounds the core to the back of the engine, where it produces much of the force that propels the aeroplane forward. The second path continues through the core of the engine, where it is acted upon by the other engine components. The compressor is the first component in the engine core. The compressor is made up of fans with many blades and attached to a shaft. The compressor squeezes the air that enters it into progressively smaller areas, resulting in an increase in the air pressure. The compression fans are driven from the turbine by a shaft. The air at the end of the compressor is compressed over 40 times that of the air that enters the compressor. At full power, the blades of a typical commercial jet compressor rotate at 1,600 km per hour, and take in 1,200 kg of air per second. As can be seen in the animation, the fans that compose the compressor gradually get smaller and smaller, as does the cavity through which the air must travel. This results in an increase in the energy potential of the air, and the squashed air is forced into the combustion chamber. At this stage, air has already been heated to between 200 and 550 degrees Celsius by the work done in the compressor, and delivers it to the combustion chamber. In the combustor, the hot air is mixed with fuel and then ignited. There are as many as 20 nozzles to spray fuel into the airstream. The mixture of air and fuel catches fire. This provides a high temperature, high energy airflow. The fuel burns with the oxygen in the compressed air, producing hot expanding gases. The high energy airflow coming out of the combustor goes into the turbine, causing the turbine blades to rotate. The turbines are linked by a shaft to turn the blades in the compressor and to spin the intake fan at the front. This rotation takes some energy from the high energy flow that is used to drive the fan and the compressor. The gases produced in the combustion chamber move through the turbine and spin its blades. The turbines of the jet spin around thousands of times. They are fixed on shafts which have several sets of ball bearing in between them. After turbine, high energy airflow proceeded to a mixer, which combines the high temperature air coming from the engine core with the lower temperature air that was bypassed in the fan. The mixer helps to make the engine quieter. The nozzle is the exhaust duct of the engine. This is the engine part which actually produces the thrust for the plane. The combination of the hot air and cold air are expelled and produce an exhaust, which causes a forward thrust. The whole phenomenon can be explained in 4 words: suck, squeeze, bang and blow.